Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we are going to talk about another topic related to Cobol, where we will see how we can utilize add statement with rounded keyword. Okay, and what are the advantage of using rounded keyword? So in prior to this session, we have already discussed various other scenarios related to add statement, where we utilize add statement for error handling as well, right? So now this session is in the continuation of the same, where we will see how we can utilize the add statement along with rounded keyword. Okay, so to explain this code in a simpler way, what we will do, we will walk through the code first. I'll show you the code, and then once code is clear, the syntax and structure is clear, then after that we will see the output to understand it properly. Okay, so but before we start the discussion, I would recommend you to one thing, that if you have not watched the previously published session, then please go and check out the see the previously published session, because in this entire playlist all the sessions are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would give you a better understanding of an ongoing topic, because basic thing we have already covered, right? So in this part we are just focusing on the add statement along with the rounded keyword. All right, so I think now we are good to start with the session. So here you can see I have already created one program, which is test pgm1. So today we are going to use test pgm1 program to understand the program flow. So here I'll take option 2 on OPT field to take the program in edit mode. Now you can see we have identification division block. Identification division block is mainly used to store the program identity related information. So here you can see the first thing which we mentioned here is program ID. So program ID is denoting the program name. So here you can see program name is test pgm, so it is showing the same. Then we have author name. So here you can see author name is mentioned as Tech Sharmit, which shows like who is the author of the program. Now if you want to store any other information apart from this, so that thing you can also do, but for time being I just wanted to include only these two things, so that's why I have just declared it. Okay, but it is up to you, like if you want to add another information that is related to program identity, then you can store it here in this place. Okay, fine. Now from line number 5 to line number 7 you can see we have three comment line. Now some of you might not be aware of comment line, like how to declare the comment line. So for them, like you can simply see here on line number 5, when you place your cursor from first position and just count till 7. So we will count it from here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now on 7th position we will put asterisk, which will be considered as a comment. So after 7th position, once you put asterisk on 7th position, after that whatever you will write will be considered as a comment line. Okay, likewise you can see second and third, these three lines are considered as a comment line. Below to this we have this data division block. Now comment line we have just added to show you the topic name. Now in this data division block you can see we have working storage section. What is working storage section? So whenever you want to declare some program for your demo purpose, then in that case you will declare all those variable under this working storage section. Okay, so for this example I just need only 3 variable, that's why I'm declaring only 3 variable here. But it is totally depend on your situation if you want to declare more variable, and if for your project, like if more variable is required, so you will declare all those variable under this working storage section. Now from line number 12 we have initiated the data declaration. So let's see how we are declaring it. The first thing which we are mentioning here is level number. So level number is 01. Then we have variable name, which is num1, and then pic 99v99. Now here variable name or data name is mainly used to what we can say, like whenever you want to access this variable throughout the program, maybe for display purpose, maybe for assigning something to it, then in that case you will utilize this variable name itself. Okay, now after that we have pic, which is denoting the picture clause. So picture clause is denoted by the pic, and later on we have another thing which is 99v99. Now if those if you have not watched the previously released session, then you might not be aware of what is this 99v99. But don't worry, like there you will find one detailed session for the data declaration, and where you can learn how we can declare the variable which can hold decimal value. So same thing we are doing here as well, like we are declaring these value with a data type 99v99, which can hold up to 2 digit and 2 decimal value. After that we are declaring we are mentioning the value clause. So value clause is mainly used to initialize the value. Okay, so here if you want to initialize the value, then you will use the value clause, otherwise you can skip this clause. Okay, but for this example, yes, we do need a value clause, so that's why we do need initialize the value. So I'm using value clause and assigning the value as 0.03.75. Clear? Fine. Similarly, we will declare the next variable, which is num2. So 01 num2 pic 99v99, which can hold up to 2 digit real number, 2 digit number, and 2 digit decimal value. And here again we are using the value clause, which can where we are initializing the value with 0 to 45. So these are the two values that we have stored in these two variable num1 and num2. After that we are declaring another variable, which is the result variable. So you can see here on line number 14, 01 is mentioned as a level number, variable name is result, and PIC 99v99 is a picture clause and data type and length. Alright, so we are ready with all three variables that we are going to utilize throughout this program for the demo purpose. Now here you can see after line number 16 we have initiated the procedure division, which is used to write the main logic. So whenever you want to write your main logic of your program, you will store it in under this procedure division. Clear? Now here on line number 17, what you will see, we are using add operation. Okay, so this is just a normal add operation where we are what we are doing, we are using add, which is a statement num1 to num2 giving result, and then we are displaying the result. Okay, so what this line will do, it will add number 1 and number 2 and store it into the result variable. Okay, and then we are simply using this value to display it, so display result. But in second scenario, so first scenario is okay, right? We are just simply adding both the values num1 and num2 and storing it into result variable, and then we are displaying it. But in second case we are going to change something, just to explain you the rounded thing. So add num1 num2 rounded result. Okay, and then display the result, and then we are using stop run to terminate the program. Okay, so line number 18 will perform the operation perform the addition operation with num1 and num2 variable, and the output will be stored into the result variable. After this operation we are printing the actual value, which is display result. And then from line number 22 we are using another example where we are adding num1 and num2, but here we are utilizing the rounded keyword, and then output will store into this result variable. Here we are not using giving, right? Then we are there is no need to use giving, it will just simply work, and then we are displaying the result with the display command. And at last we are using stop run to terminate the program flow. So let's compile this program and see output. Program is compiled. Now I'm calling it, and now you can see it is providing the output as 062. Due to some CCSID things, it is coming like this, but don't worry, like you can understand it later. So 062, and for second output we are getting 099. Something is wrong, I think, but no problem, like you can make the changes into the values according to your requirement. But the main thing is syntax, how we are using it. Okay, so we have this option with add operation, where we can perform the addition operation along with some rounded keyword. Okay, so that thing maybe you can give a try, you can define your own values and just give a try to perform the addition operation with different values. And even I would recommend you to go and check out all those sessions where we have discussed the scenario and try to perform each and every scenario, so it will give you a proper understanding of the concept related to add operation. Clear? So yeah, that's all for today. I hope it is clear to all of you. In the next session, we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.